Are you facing problem in clearing any interview? Do you feel nervous when you have to attend any interview? Don't worry. In this video, I am going to give you ultimate do's and don'ts guide for mastering interview skills for 2024. Hi, I am Archana Kalele. I am from Good to Excellence, and here we help you to gain English fluency, to build your confidence and grow in your career. So let's start do's and don'ts for mastering interview skills. First, we are going to see do's, and the first do is research the company. Now, why is it necessary to research the company before going for an interview? See, there is a probability that an interviewer or wherever you are going, the interviewer may ask you question, what do you know about our company? Or why do you want to work for our company? Then in that case, you should know what is the company, what does the company do, and you should have done the detailed research. And that shows that you are thoroughly interested in this job, right? Now, the second guide is, or second do's is, understand the job role. You should know your job description well so that you can align your experience and skill to the job description. Suppose the job is for human resource assistant. So the skill needed is coordination and managing event. If a job is for a software developer, then the person should be proficient in programming language so he can display his skill in academic or any professional project. Now, the third guide I am going to tell you is practice common interview questions. This is also very important because if you practice the questions, and there are many common questions, in any interview they ask, and you get a lot of questions on the net. And if you practice them, you know the answers for those questions and you feel confident because of that. Now, the next one is prepare questions to ask. This is also important. What happens when the interviewer asks you that what are your questions? So you shouldn't be saying that no, I don't have any questions. So you should be able to ask the relevant question to the interviewer, and for that reason, you need to prepare those questions as well. Dress professionally. See, this also you need to, when you do the research for the company, you should see that what is the culture of the company. And before going for the interview, you shouldn't be overdressed. At the same time, you shouldn't be too casual when you go for an interview. Also, whatever you dress, it should be comfortable. Otherwise, your entire attention will be on your dress and you won't be able to answer the questions. Arrive early. Always reach 15 minutes, minimum 15 minutes before for the interview, because that gives you time, to breathe, to rest there for some time and think, and then you get settled and then you are ready for the interview. Show enthusiasm. In the process of interview, you should be showing enthusiasm, your participation. So again, that reflects that you are interested in the job. For any behavioral question, use the STAR method. And what is the STAR method? It is like talk about situation, task, action, and result. Okay? So it shows the interviewer your problem solving skills. I will give you one example. I will read it to you. It is the example. Suppose the question is asked and how the interviewee is answering the question. During my internship, I was assigned to a team project where we had to develop a new feature of the company's website. Then he talked about the what was the situation. Now see what happens. I began by conducting user research to identify pain points. Okay, this is actually he started taking action, and then I created wireframes and discussed them with the team. Again, the action part he started talking. Then I then collaborated with the developers to implement the changes. Okay, again he took the action, and then later on he will talk about the results and how he is telling the results. As a result of these changes, user engagement increased by 20%. So how it shows the interviewer that you took the situation, you understood the situation, you understood the problem, whatever the task was assigned, you research about that, and then you took an action and you gave the result. Okay, that actually leaves the positive impact on the interviewer. So these were the do's we saw. Now we are going to move to don'ts. These are also very important when you attend any interview. First one is arrive unprepared. Never ever do that. You know that if you don't prepare, you won't be able to face the interview and you won't be confident at all. Speak negatively about the past employers. Never ever criticize your past employers when you are in the interview, because that shows your poor attitude. Okay, and you may be rejected for that. Overuse fillers like so don't use these fillers, because then there is no clarity what you are speaking. Interrupt the interviewer. If the interviewer is telling you something and interrupting him and asking him the questions or doubts, that shows naturally lack of courtesy and respect. Exaggerate or lie. Never ever do that. They will eventually find it out, and then you know what will happen to your career. So don't ever do that. Be overly familiar. Okay, don't be too casual. Don't use casual language. Maintain that professionalism while giving interview. Forget non-verbal communication. What is non-verbal communication? Having eye contact, okay, using your gestures, and when the interviewer is speaking, showing that you are attentive. So don't forget them. Bring the salary too early. That shows that you just want to work for money and you are not interested in any career growth. So be careful with that too. Lack confidence. We all get nervous, I can tell you, I was also nervous when I gave interview. Okay, when I used to work and I used to go for attending interview. But don't show that, because that it shows that you don't have confidence, and confidence is the key parameter to get any job. Fail to follow up. See, what happens when you attend any interview, so always send an email of saying thank you, appreciation. And if you don't do that, so what it shows that you are not interested in the job, or you are not interested to keep in touch. But if you do that, then it shows that you are courteous as well as you are interested in the job. So these are the do's and don'ts, and I hope that they are very useful for you. You can watch this video twice, thrice, how many ever times you want before attending the interview. And yes, for such kind of information and such kind of tips, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Give us a thumbs up and like and share the video. I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy and stay positive.